Life is short, it ain't no guarantees. Just step on out, girl, you wear with ease.
We are so excited to have you here today.
Go curvy. Go curvy. Go curvy.
Oh my goodness, that was absolutely incredible.
Go curvy. Go curvy.
Welcome everybody to this week's episode of Go Curvy. We are so happy to have you here today, and we have a wonderful show.
Isn't it amazing?
Isn't it wonderful? I've got my wonderful Christopher Styles here today in beauty, and Brittney, and the beautiful Teagan is with us once again. Okay, mister, tell us what we're doing today in beauty.
You know, Sherry, I'm all about ease and effort. Let's make it easy, quick, and effortless. So today we're gonna just do some mermaid waves. Mermaid waves are beautiful. They're a little bit different than your vertical curls, so we're gonna have to learn a new technique.
We're gonna have to learn a new dance.
All new dance. So send us some suggestions, tweet us or Facebook us. Maybe we could come up with a dance that you've thought of, the viewers.
Right? And that is a wonderful way to remember technique.
Exactly.
I know vertical curls, horizontal curls.
Yeah.
Vertical curls, horizontal. Thanks to you.
Now you know. So we're gonna start something new. We're starting a new trend.
Wonderful. And Miss Beautiful Brittney Yarbrough, what are we doing with makeup today?
Well, going around with Christopher's hairstyle, because he's doing the mermaid waves, I was thinking of doing a little bit, it's a daytime, but more of a fantasy makeup a little bit to go with the waves. So we're going to do maybe a turquoise with the shimmer smoky eye a little bit that you can still go outside and easily turn into a night makeup.
Wow, so we're going to give her a little color on our eyes
today.
It's going to be exciting.
Bold eye, exactly, yes.
Beautiful bold eyes. And of course, we have the incredible Paul Zahn mixing it up for us today.
Yay,
Hey,
Paul!
Hi. And today we have a special guest in chat, and I know personally this girl can chat, so you make sure you send her your questions, any comments. Shalon Dozier is over in the chat room today. Hey, Shalon! So please remember, hashtag Go Curvy. We will find you no matter what social media platform it is on. We will get you. And of course, I've got my beautiful ladies on the couch for Spicy Girl Talk. So let's go on over for some Spicy Girl Talk.
Woo! Go Curvy!
Go curvy. Go curvy.
Let me introduce you to my beautiful ladies today. We have Marcy Guevara. Hey, Marcy.
Hello.
We have a special guest on Spicy Girl Talk today. Everybody, we have the curvy fashionista herself, Marie Denee.
Hey.
And we have the beautiful Veronica Pome'e. Hey, Veronica,
Hello.
Thank you for being back with us today.
Thank you for having me.
I heard we caused a little bit of a stir last time with our Spicy Girl Talk.
We did. It was definitely spicy. What happened?
But that's what we want. We want Go Curvy to be the platform where we are not afraid to talk about the issues, and also where, you know, everybody can come and feel safe to talk about the issues. And on Go Curvy, fat shaming just will not be tolerated. So everyone, please, feel free to send us your comments and your questions. But now, let's get ready for some Spicy Girl Talk. It's always spicy with Marcy on the couch. So let's start with Miss Marcy Guevara. And I hear you have a really interesting topic that's been really hot in the news lately.
It is. So PETA, so for many of you that may have heard, Plan B has just come out with a statement saying that it does not work for women over 176 pounds. So I definitely fit into that category.
Wow.
And many women do. Actually, even women that aren't considered plus size or overweight or curvy, 176 pounds is a lot of women out there. So PETA, in response to this, has come out with this campaign called Plan V.
Of course they would. Of course they would.
Totally using it to capitalize on the whole issue. They're totally going for this, go vegan, and you'll be able to then have Plan B work for you. So, a lot of people have said that it's body shaming and it's fat shaming, and PETA sort of released a statement that says, we just want women to get healthy, and being vegan is a great way to do that. So,
And Marcy, the issue that I have with that, I'm a vegetarian. and I've been a vegetarian after my stroke, and the reason why I turned vegetarian is I had no taste for meat. Like that was just gone after the stroke. So, you know, you can be curvy and be a vegetarian or a vegan. Being a vegan does not guarantee that, you know,
you'll lose weight
or be healthy.
Yeah, or be healthy.
You know,
you might lose hair.
You might lose hair.
Happens.
And I actually have had many friends that are vegans, and you know, you really have to look after your diet and take lots of supplements if you are a vegan. So, you know, it's certainly not the answer.
Okay, but I just want to say also the other issue is the Plan B. So this is sort of advocating like, well, if you lose weight, then you can use Plan B again. And it's like, I want to just remind everybody that Plan B is for emergencies. You know, you don't have to use Plan B if you're on birth control and using condoms, which everybody out there who's having sex should be doing.
But I mean, yeah, that's an ideal situation. But I mean, in the real world, things happen. You get caught up in a moment. I'm not advocating for it, but I mean, at the same time, it's like life happens. So regardless of, you may have used a condom, you may have used birth control. I know people who have still gotten pregnant off of those because they didn't get the Plan B, but because they thought they were using the right protection.
But do you know people that have used Plan B after using a condom and birth control? Well,
No,
you really didn't want to be having sex with that person if you want to use Plan B the next day.
Well, no, but here's the thing. I mean, what I'm saying is that I know people who've actually gotten pregnant after using contraceptives. So to say, oh, well, just use a condom or just use birth control and you won't need Plan B is also just as dismissive or is just as, you know, kind of offensive. Because some people actually do, you know, try to protect
they still
themselves
get pregnant,
and things still happen. So I think in this particular case, I think just the fact that we're actually talking about it, like, only brings more attention to PETA. And we're doing exactly what they want us to do, to talk about it and bring attention to them. Because, I mean, remember the campaign, Save the Whales? Do you remember that one?
Remind us.
Remember they had a billboard and they had a plus-size girl like Save the Whales?
Oh, okay.
Do you remember that one?
And the Gemma Collins thing has been coming up a lot too, which is she's a curvy reality star from London, or from England, and hers was be comfortable in your own skin, not the skin of animals, which I thought was empowering and cute, and nothing wrong with it. But
is PETA now? Are they just bringing that up now because they're like, oh no, we're not trying to put down the curvy.
We love
community.
curvy girls.
Oh, so the one time, so it's a tokenism. It's the one time, but the last 10 campaigns they've offended plus size people. But the one time, it's like being the token black. It's like being the token black girl. It's like, oh, we have a black person in this campaign, so we love black people. No, it's not the same.
Okay, it's not the same. And the thing that kind of bothers me about PETA as well is the lady that released this, Tracy Ryman. She's a mom. You know, she's a mom and she's a woman. And when women say stuff like that, for some, you know, with men, fat shame, it's like whatever. But when women do it, that just cuts to
But wait,
my
let's
core.
not even talk about like the fact that she's a woman. The fact that the messages that they put out place more value in an animal than a person. And it's kind of it's like it goes against like if you're all about respecting rights of animals, like you should also respect the rights of human beings. Don't knock us down to promote your message because all you're doing you're doing the same thing on the opposite side, so it doesn't make any sense. And I feel like it's repulsive. It irks me, and I don't even
It's hard for me because I do believe in PETA. Growing up, I had an uncle that had a fur farm, a mink farm. So
do you still have that uncle? No, I'm just
no, I'm like the most anti-fur. Okay. And I think we talked about last week, you know, would you ever go naked? There was a time in my life that I would have gone naked for PETA. But after seeing this story come out, forget it. You know, I will support animal organizations, which I've always done. Like that's just very near and dear to my heart. But you know, PETA, there was no reason for that. Like there was just no reason for that. And for them to, you know, kind of chime in on something that already affects the curvy community and then just add something more to it,
insult to injury. But Plan B is for emergencies. Do we agree? Okay.
That's what
my
it's
PSA.
for. Like but that's what it's for. I mean, like I know that you're stressing it, but I think that just like, you know, I mean, there's warnings and there's backups for a lot of things. And yes, you're going to have people who abuse those things, but you know, it's there for what it is, and what people choose to do with it, that's their prerogative, that's their business.
Well, now some pharmaceutical company, I'm sure, is spending lots of money to figure out how to get Plan B for big girls.
That's that's the simple question. Make it for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and make it for everybody. So that's our PETA question. We're not really thrilled with PETA right now. And I know V, you wanted to talk a little bit about better support in the plus size community, in the curvy community. V, you can tell us a little bit. She models. She has an organization for young ladies.
It's just I'm new blood, so I'm still kind of getting used to everything and coming into it, and I just feel like straight size modeling, it's a lot of messiness that goes on there, and there's a lot of people who kind of throw shade on each other, and they're kind of backstabbing each other, and I feel like it's important for us to not bring that to our side of things, because that was the most important thing about us even stepping up, and being plus positive women that we are, was to encourage people to accept who they are and be completely comfortable within themselves. So I just think that it's kind of important for us, everyone in the plus model industry and, in the curvy, fashionista, and all that, for us to be supportive of each other and not have, alternative motives and, trying to kind of step on other girls' toes, but actually empower and encourage everyone's move in this business, because there's so much room for us to grow.
She's such a pageant girl. I know. I love it.
So here's the thing. I'm as Miss Kumbaya as you can get. People come to me, you come and say, hey girl, hey, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna be like, but at the end of the day, like, there is this ideal, like, that everyone should be doing everything and supporting everyone. But at the end of the day, they are still businesses. We are still human. And I think sometimes when people will actually have these kind of misnomers or ideals, and they have to realize, like, not everyone's going to support you. Not everyone's going to love you. Not everyone's going to, and that's fine.
Right.
And to be okay with that, that's the first step. And I think that when it comes to support, I wouldn't have gotten to where I'm at without support, and I acknowledge it and I pay it forward. If someone wants to write, I'm like, come on, let's bring it on. If someone has an idea, let's talk to me.
Right.
But I only do that with people who come to me correct.
Right. But you give the credit where it's due, especially someone like, you. If you're putting in the work, you have to respect the craft. You have to respect the art.
But keyword, putting in work.
Yeah.
People, you can't just like all of a sudden come out and be like, oh, everybody should be loving me. No, boo, like, who are you? Don't knock the people who are here before you. Don't knock, get to know your industry. Take the time to study. I remember when I first started blogging, I went and looked who was doing what was going on, and I acknowledged them, and I even reached out and said, hey, I see you. And from there, they were like, okay, well, we see you, little child. And from there, like, I just started growing. So
it's also important to recognize, and I am not as kumbaya as Marie, but it's important to recognize that the plus size industry, and we talk about industry, it's a lot different than the plus size community and the curvy community. Like, we all as women who are, dealing with these body image issues and supporting each other is one thing, and we all as like hosts and models and bloggers and all of this is different. So it's just like the straight size industry. So you're going to have the exact same issues as straight size models, because you are all in competition. Another thing about plus size models and girls that are new to the industry is we're always going to need fresh faces, but, and I say this really gently, every big girl who's ever been told she was pretty has been told she should be a plus size model.
I agree.
And I get told that all the time, and then I tell people, I'm 5'7", my weight doesn't carry the right way that a model's does, and no thanks. That's just not for me.
It's not what you want to do.
So it's important to remember that there are these sort of things that are important to emphasize, because just because we're all plus size and we're all trying to do good and like empower women, yeah, but we're all a business too.
V, I guess my advice on this subject is I come from the business world. That's me. I am a businesswoman. I have always been a businesswoman. This passion for Go Curvy, because I'm a curvy girl, and I laugh because I say, my passion for curvy is just something new in the last few years, but I've been a curvy girl my whole life, so that's kind of silly. But I've always been a businesswoman, and my piece of advice, how you stand out, is that you do it better. You do it twice as hard as everybody else, and that's going to make a difference, and that's going to get you noticed. If someone there and they're working their 8-hour shift, you put in 12 hours. you put in the effort, and people notice.
Yeah.
People notice.
Hello. I mean, for me, like, you know, like I've been grinding 5 years.
Yeah.
And, you know, and people are still like, oh, you know, like, what's the curvy fashionista? That tells me I still have work to do. And I'm okay with that because I still feel like I've just started.
Right.
So for me, I'm going to put in that work. So for you, it's putting in the work. It's actively reaching out to people who you want to align yourself with. And sometimes they're not going to connect with you. And it's not that, oh, they're hating on you or, oh, they don't know how to... You don't, all of that little added, that doesn't need to come with that. All you need to do is be like, okay, well, that just wasn't supposed to be a connection at the time. And not everyone's going to see your vision. And it's not everyone's vision to see that what your vision is.
Yeah.
It's not their place. So when you start reaching out and connecting with people, you will be connected with those who are you're supposed to be connected with.
Yeah.
It all falls in line. It really does. And it comes from hard work, putting in that time. And, you know, when I started Go Curvy, when I started the idea of Go Curvy, it's not everybody thought it was the greatest idea, but I worked and I met people and did what I had to do to get this on the air. And I know V, and she has so much passion. She's gonna, you know, there's gonna be one day where she's up there accepting the humanitarian award, and we're all gonna be clapping for her because this girl does put in the work.
Well,
which is,
yeah, it's just you know, when you're coming into something like this and you are about, you know, being positive and empowering, and then you get the other side of
The
things.
realness?
Yes, the
realness.
realness. And which you know, I'm all for it, but I also think that it's important, you know, that's the reason why we even created this lane for us, is because they didn't accept us there. So to carry those kind of thought patterns into this and then have that kind of cutthroat attitude.
It's also hard that there's thousands and thousands of straight size lines. So talking about this as a model for you, you have to understand that there's maybe 100 plus size lines. So the work, number one, is so much more selective. It's the same for someone like me who I'm trying to do all this, you know, on camera work and doing this and doing that. Well, if Rachel Ray's gonna have a plus size expert and Dr. Oz is gonna have one and Ricky Lake is gonna have one, they're not all going to be me. You know, there's other people that are going to be pulled into those things, like Marisa and Ricky Lake. Ricky didn't want me, they want her. If they want her, they don't want me. And I think a lot of models, that's really important to understand as well. And if you have a nonprofit or if you have an organization, that's a great angle to get people at. Of like, hey, come out this Saturday and we're going to talk to high school girls about, you know, how to feel positive about their body.
Right.
That is different because then you're getting people from sort of the
Feel good.
The feel good angle versus, oh, I'm a competing model.
And let me ask you, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No,
Let me ask you, how many bloggers have you sent out emails to saying, hello, this is my organization, this is what I'm doing?
Fashion bloggers?
Just period.
Period, probably about 10.
There's a whole bunch more. You haven't sent an email to me.
I actually did.
When?
Actually at the Ashley Stewart casting. And
When?
I came posted on your Facebook when you told me to come say hi.
Where did she say? Where did she She posted it on Facebook. You told me.
That's not an email.
That's not an email. I told you to say hi. If you want to handle business, send me an email. If you want business, because that way I can flag it. I can alert it. I can set reminders.
Add you to your
Posting it
contacts.
Right. I have this issue because I'm old-fashioned business. You pick up the phone.
And have a meeting.
And you have a meeting
Yeah.
where my wonderful, lovely crew, who I love dearly, don't do business that way. They don't communicate that way. So I'm always on them. Pick up the phone. Young ladies, business, pick up the phone. Send an email. If that email does not get responded to, pick up the phone. That's how business is done. Don't do it on social media.
Right. Yeah.
We all have like a million things going on social media. Social media, I think,
It's social.
It's social. Yes. Business
media.
So guess what you're gonna do when you get home?
I'm gonna email you, my love.
Yes, you are. I mean, because now I'm like seeing things in how it's supposed to be. I'm like, oh well, if that's
Yeah.
I mean, if you hit me up,
Got you.
You see my face? Awesome, right? I have something kind of funny here, a little list. Before I go into my little funny gift list, is there anything else, ladies? Any issues from the week that you want to talk about?
Oh, other than being ready for 2013 to wrap it up.
Right? Like, let's go. Right.
2014 is going to be good.
And 2014 is going to come in with a big bang. We're going to talk to Marie Denee about that later on, which I'm so excited. But first, here we go. I have a list from the New York Post about the worst holiday presents men buy women. And I'm reading this and I'm going, really still? Like these are
Still.
like, come on, guys. We'll give you a little hint here. And if for some reason you have bought these already and they're wrapped under the tree, return them. So at number 5, we have a scale. Self-explanatory. Really?
That's hilarious.
Oh no.
Number 4, a vacuum cleaner.
No, well, okay. It depends on who you're getting it for. Because if you're someone like myself or like my mother, like, we are vacuum freaks. Like, I love to I'm that person who likes to have the lines on the carpet.
Like, that should just be like a gift, not a Christmas gift.
But wait, if I ask, like, honey,
that's an expense. It's not a gift.
If I say, honey, I want a Shark or a Dyson, those things are expensive.
They are.
And so if I say, honey, that's what I want, then but it's more of a, you have to know the person.
You do.
But I would agree though, it's not just for everyone.
Just if you don't know the person, don't do it. This one's kind of funny, number 3, and I think probably we've all got this one. Santa themed lingerie.
Okay, but I mean, is that a horrible gift?
Yes.
No.
I don't think so.
Come on.
I don't mind playing Mrs. Claus to my
Isn't it about time to whip mine out? I think it's kind of cute.
I think it depends on the level of intimacy.
True.
Because if it's someone you're dating and you're like, okay, really? Is that what you
And when in the relationship is
it's the wrong size.
Yes.
That's very true.
That's true.
Very true. But for me, buy me a onesie, I'll be real happy. Skip it, yes. The whole thing. And number 1, a diet book. Really? Like,
wait, that's real?
That's real from the New York Post.
Wait, there's one more though. There's one more here.
Oh, this is kind
the
of
worst
funny
one.
too, because this is definitely not knowing who you're buying it for. Gift card from Home Depot.
Yeah, don't give me that.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, I'm a gift card queen. Ooh. My family, like, they buy me gift cards because sometimes I'm the hard person to shop for. Yeah. I will own that.
And you love to shop.
Yes.
Loves.
And I think that depending on where they are at in life, I mean, I guess you need context, right?
You do.
Because like, if I moved into a new house, I want a gift card from Home Depot because I'm about to go in. I need paint. I need door knob handles. I need the switches, the light switches. I need the, I like to get my
That's a housewarming gift, though.
Right.
Where like maybe not a Christmas gift.
But I think there's context. I think if you've been talking about it, like, oh my God, I can't wait. I need to save up money. Boom.
Yeah.
Right, then it's perfect. But if there's no context, then
Yeah.
What's the worst gift you've ever been given?
What is the worst gift that I've ever been given? And this is chocolates. And not only just chocolates, because I love chocolates. The worst gift I was ever given was a 10-pound box of chocolate.
Oh my God.
That would take over this whole table. And you know why that's the worst? Because I had to eat every single one. I love chocolate. Like, some things I just can't put down. Chocolate is one of them. Please no chocolate, everybody, because I will eat them and then I will hate you.
It's a lot of pounds of chocolate.
I will hate you. So just no chocolate for Sherry. We know Marie, you can buy her Home Depot and Santa lingerie. Marcy will take it.
I'll take it.
And a vacuum.
And a vacuum.
I don't want that. I'll take the lingerie.
Talk about the worst gift, V. What was your worst gift?
Oh my goodness, my worst gift was a Secret Santa, and it was a toaster. But like you said, I mean, it might fit to whoever, but it was just, I mean, what am I gonna do?
What's your worst gift? Can you think of one?
Marie, what was your worst?
Anything smell good. Any smell goods, like I'm very particular with my perfume and my lotion, and I tell everyone, not even just my mom, my sister, my aunties and uncles, and my grandmother. No smell goods, because then they get you that like really cheap lotion,
Chantilly lace,
so simple, and then like it's in the set that you get for like $5 at Walgreens. Yes. So basically, they forgot about you, and then they got you something, and then you're just like, and I'd rather just be hanging out with you, and I'd get a card like Merry Christmas, then give me something that's like, because then I'll just be like.
I like smell goods from like Nordstrom, like those gift sets, but those are like
not from the drugstore.
No. Like don't even get.
You
me
don't
like. Don't even. I'm very particular about my perfume. Yeah. I'll tell everyone Euphoria or like right now I'm on the Euphoria or the what am I wearing right now? Right now I'm wearing it's by Swarovski. Swarovski has this new
Oh.
cologne. So right now, like, that's my jam.
Yeah.
And so I tell everyone, this is my jam. If you're going to get me anything, get me these two.
Yeah.
Or a Home Depot gift card.
Or a Santa outfit.
Okay,
Sexy
not
Santa.
right now because I'm single. So, you know.
No.
But
right?
maybe if you wore it, you wouldn't be anymore.
And a picture, that'd be my Christmas
then you
card.
could put it on my blog. I have something tomorrow. Okay. My worst gift I loved, but someone was like, I can't believe your boyfriend got you that. And it was a We Fit.
A what?
We Fit. It was
No.
like, I loved it. And my girlfriend was like super offended. Like, he's telling you to work out. And I'm
No,
like,
but that's fun.
but I wanted it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
That's
like
actually
a,
cool
I
to
liked
have.
it.
Yeah.
So, but that's like the equivalent on the list of like a scale thing. Like, because
Yeah,
if it
I
didn't have
agree.
context, people would
Right.
be like, what the hell would
And
you
it
do?
does weigh you. It kind of is a scale. Oh,
See?
yeah.
So all these times, my sons, because I play that with them, right? So all these times they're going like, oh yeah. Who cares? Exactly. Oh goodness. Well, ladies, thank you so much. That was fun. We have a new segment, and I'm so glad because I've got all the beautiful, fashionable ladies on the couch today that you're going to help me with this.
Okay.
Go Curvy. Go Curvy.
Today on Sherry Lee's must-have list, we are talking about little black dresses, and it looks like we have got all sorts of colors and beautiful sequins and all sorts of patterns and peplums. Peplum's a big thing happening today. So I'm going to ask my beautiful ladies, what are you wearing?
My top is by Lane Bryant and leggings, and then I have this little furry.
Yeah, it's
what would you
soft
say
and
this
furry.
is?
It's a
little
shrug.
Shrug by Torrid.
So today I'm wearing, okay, this is my favoriteest leather moto jacket. This is from Marina Rinaldi.
Oh, wow, gorgeous.
Feel it, it's soft.
Expansive.
It's soft.
Oh, it's like butter.
Yeah, feel. I love it. I'm in love. I'm wearing interestingly enough, a strapless sequins peplum. It's double peplum too.
Wow.
I know, right? Fancy. By Additional. I'm wearing my Torrid stiletto pants. I love these. I have like 4 pair.
Yeah, me
I
too.
love the zippers. They got a little
Yes.
zipper on the bottom.
They're the best
They're
pants
great.
you'll ever buy.
Yes.
Okay,
Miss
well,
V?
Mine's just a one piece. It's Anna Shows for Simply Be, styled by Rhea.
Beautiful.
It is so
Nice.
pretty. The color is just absolutely amazing, gorgeous. So let's get to Sherry Lee's must-have little black dress list. And first, we have the Moni C. And they call this one the cold shoulder dress. When I look at this dress, this is so me, and this is why it had to be on my list, because it's fitted, it's got that little shoulder showing, and the long sleeves. This is just like a Sherry dress.
Monique's is great too. It's so high quality. It's great. I think the price points are good.
Yeah, the price on this one is $188, so that's definitely more of your splurge. But for a little black dress is something that you'll have forever in your wardrobe.
Right. I mean, I like to validate my purchases by cost per wear.
Yeah.
Fashion math.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like, so yes, something may cost $200, but if you're gonna wear it 200 times, it's like $1 per wear.
Exactly.
So
And
basically,
if you can wear it
it's
4
worth it.
times, it's still 50. I mean,
Right,
I love
yeah.
fashion math. It's all
Yes,
I can do.
That's,
enough.
I mean, if you don't know, like, that's what you need to do. If you need to validate, just, you know.
investment pieces.
It's true. I tell myself that every time I spend that money on a handbag.
Yeah.
Because I carry it every day.
Every day,
And
yeah.
it's true.
Right, and you know, there's 365 days in a year. so
Right.
They last years.
Yeah, so it's like, it makes sense.
Well,
Because I would hate, I hate having to like buy something again because it died.
yes.
And then you can't find it. And then it's like, you know, the world is over.
And investment pieces are good. Like a black dress, these are all great investment pieces because you're going to have it forever.
Forever.
It's timeless.
Forever. Next one we have by new designer, and Marcy and I were talking about this a little bit earlier. We have the lace trim dress by Z by Zavara.
I'm so obsessed with this brand.
I love
It's
that.
hot.
It is hot. It is kind of off the shoulders, and on the bottom it's got the little lace insert. And I know we were all at Hot Curves fashion show, and this is where the first time we saw this
Gorgeous.
designer. So
The lace is a little sweet for me.
you're not a lace person, Marie? Not really.
I think you're gonna like. I need lace and leather or something. Like
edgy.
Right,
I need
right.
like that edge, that masculine, like kind of like hard and soft.
Yes.
play. So I love the bodycon fit of it. Yeah. Like that's like kind of gives me that. But I feel like if it didn't have that, or if it was just sheer, it would feel a little bit more edge for me, but I do love her pieces.
Yeah.
I really love the long sleeve.
Yeah.
Long sleeve are really good on curvy girls because we don't like to show our arms so much. So the long sleeve is really nice.
Or maybe
Very
for you.
pretty. Very, very
Hey,
pretty.
you know?
We all different. And at number 3, we have a mint 1792 Maddie dress.
Oh, is this the one with the...
I love men. These guys do great work.
Isn't that
I love that.
pretty?
That's adorable. Is this edgy enough
Very
for
simple.
you?
Yes.
That's like Marcy. That is.
That's a
that's
Marcy
what
dress.
I would wear that.
And the price point on this is $148.
very
I
good
think that,
price.
Very, very pretty. Kind of, it's got mixed medium. I call it mixed
sheer.
medium.
Yeah,
Textures.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's great.
At number 4, we have the Torrid lace dress. And this one is at $58.50. So this is at kind of
Very
the lower
affordable.
end, very affordable for everybody. And I know, Marie, you were talking about lace and leather. Like, I think you could throw over a nice leather jacket on this as well.
Yeah, I think it's a little sweet too.
Yeah, the
I'm a little
lace.
bit- That's all right.
And last but certainly not least, we have Kiona, the Bewitching Banded Dress. And this one's kind of interesting because it's got a little bit of a white accent around the bust line.
A little more
So,
conservative.
yeah, I can see this one more for daytime and for work.
Yeah, Kiana does good work. They have
Yeah.
high quality clothes. Again, good price points. I think that this is definitely for a more conservative audience.
Office
Right,
swap.
yeah.
And
Right.
that one was, we're looking at 108.
Great.
But we kind of had like the gamut of all the dresses. Ladies, thank you so much for helping me with my top 5 lifts today in fashion. That's wonderful. We're going to head on over to Mr. Paul Zahn because he's going to show us how to mix up some holiday cocktails.
Go curvy, go curvy. Go curvy, go curvy.
And we are back with the fabulous Paul Zahn. And
How are
he
you?
is I'm wonderful, sweetie. I see some good stuff on this table today.
Yes, yes.
So what are you doing for us today?
Well, we are deep in the holiday season, and I wanted to ask you what your favorite part of the holiday meal was.
My favorite part of the holiday meal is definitely dessert. And
Well-
we've talked about this before. Pumpkin pie.
Well, perfect. Well, we have
and
a
you know I like chocolate. Did you hear me talk earlier about chocolate?
I
Just
mean, I
not
heard you say
10 pounds.
I heard you say put away the chocolate. So I mean, I guess we'll just have to wing it today. But we're gonna make
For
a,
you,
for
we can
me,
bring
you
out
will.
the chocolate.
Perfect.
Let's
So we
have
are
a
gonna
look.
make a great after dinner drink that is perfect for dessert.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
do you want to hold the shaker?
I would love. So this is our dessert.
This is the dessert, and it's also coffee involved. So it's your coffee and your dessert. So we start off with 1 ounce of, this is espresso vanilla vodka, and all your Go Curvy viewers, if they ever want to try a vodka flavor and they're not sure if they like it, here's a tip. Go to a liquor store, get one of the little mini airplane, you know, the little bottles, and just try it and see if you like it. Ask the people that work at the liquor store, say, I want a coffee vodka, I want a sriracha vodka, I want a Cinnabon vodka. They have all those, and they usually
So
make
get
the
a
minis.
sample. Get
a
the
sample.
mini. See if you like it
Yeah, see
before
if
you
you like
invest
it.
in a bottle.
This is a great espresso vanilla. So it's 1 ounce of espresso vanilla vodka. Then it's 1.5 ounce of milk.
Oh wow!
Then you want to just do a dab of vanilla extract,
Real vanilla extract.
real vanilla
Yeah,
extract.
very important.
Got to make it pop, you know?
Right?
And
That
next
flavor.
up, since, you know, it's not New Year's yet, we're
yet.
going to just throw a sugar packet in there.
Oh wow!
And last, we're just going to squirt. I'm going to let you squirt since you're the chocolate person. You're
I'm
going to
the
squirt.
expert. Some
squirt that in there.
chocolate. So how much, Paul? Would you say?
I mean, I don't know. After that chocolate tirade, I'm...
You're
Okay,
scared. I
I'm
scared Paul.
Is that good? All right, now I'm going to put the top on and then give it a little
Smells
shake.
good. Shake, shake, shake.
And then you want to just pour it into a martini glass and pour some more chocolate in there.
Wow.
And
so
there
it's
you go.
fancy.
It's a spiked cafe con leche.
Spiked cafe con leche.
Yes. They don't make these at Starbucks.
Oh my goodness, that
Good?
is incredible.
Perfect.
Wow. And you know what? This is sweet enough. This is perfect for dessert.
Mm-hmm.
This is absolutely perfect for dessert. And in the glass with the chocolate in there, it looks really fancy.
Mm-hmm. And it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy.
Wow. And I know that this recipe will be on our
Yes.
website.
We'll get this to you guys.
And Paul is amazing because if you tweet Paul, he will tweet you the
Yes.
recipe. He's been doing that for our Go Curvy viewers, and we're really thankful that you do that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. We're only about a little bit under a week away, Paul.
I should start Christmas shopping.
Oh, I think you need to leave this all here for me, right?
Oh, of course. Of
And
course.
you saw Christmas shopping, you saw that list, right?
Yes.
None of those. Nuh-uh.
Yep, none. No scales.
Paul, we have a really fun segment to go to next. We did the TMZ tour. So Curvy Girl About Town went and took the TMZ tour. Our goal was not to get kicked off the bus. We didn't. Let's go have a look at our adventure. They said we were going to see Brad Pitt. We have to see Brad Pitt.
Somebody better.
A movie. They're shooting a movie.
Turn over here. Hey. Hey. I'm so vomit.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
She's hot. She's new. She's new. She doesn't know better. She's talking to strangers. She's new. Awesome. Hey, how you doing tonight?
I'm wonderful.
I'm so happy that your sitcom is the #1 rated show on Cinemax. Great. Yes, very good. You're
Beverly Hillbillies. Ellie Mae. We're on Rodeo Drive.
okay, so this is the Harry Winston jewelry.
There's the Beverly Wilshire from Pretty Woman. Where's Richard Gere? And that's where Brad Wyman's office was. Brad!
Hey! Oh, we got some tourists. Look, we got a bachelor. What are you doing? Look at this. Okay. All right.
Hey! We got one friendly!
Who is looking for a man? You're not here with anyone. No?
I have a dog.
You have a dog. Okay. All right. Too bad for you. Just more for me, okay? Because in happy hour, I might come back here. I'm looking for a man. Sherry, friendliest person from Canada on the TMZ tour. Tell me the name of the guy with the dreadlocks on our show. Name? Oh, go ahead. Charles! She's got it! Canada got it! Yes! Sherry, congratulations. This is your t-shirt. Awesome! Let's give it up. That was awesome.
We just went off the tours. We didn't see any celebrities, but Brad Pitt on film looking for you.
Go Curvy.
I have the most beautiful, wonderful, I have the curvy fashionista on the couch with me today. Miss Marie Denee, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And Marie has a very, very special anniversary that's coming up in just a couple weeks. It is Marie's 5-year blog anniversary party. 5 years, does it feel like 5 years?
It does and it doesn't. I really still feel like I've just started. It's a forever hustle. So
you have to be on it. Marie's blog is the Curvy Fashoinista, and you are constantly updating for the most up-to-date fashions, accessories, lifestyle. Go to Marie's blog. It's constantly updated. The funniest thing is that I'll be on Twitter because I'm always up late working, and I'll see you're on Twitter too. So Marie's up working late as well. But so, Marie, I know our viewers out there, they want to know, how did you get started in blogging?
How did I get started? You know, so I was in school and I heard about this this new technology, blogging, and I was like, what is this? I was finishing up my MBA in marketing, and I just started putting like all these I started it kind of just like, oh, did you know this exists? Like, oh, look what I found. I was finding things, and I was kind of wanting that contemporary edge of finding places that had contemporary pieces. And around 2009, well, Friday the 13th of March 2009, I lost my job. I had been working for 5 years with this company, moved my whole life up to the Bay, but I would never leave them. Like, I had this like idea. Right. You know, you have these dreams or ideas, but you wouldn't, you know, it's scary to just step out on faith.
Absolutely.
So sometimes the, universe would be like, okay, boo, if you ain't stepping out, I'm gonna put you in this position. And since then, I haven't looked back. Like, it's just been, okay, I think I got one item to review, and I was like, something's here. Yeah. There's something here.
That is just amazing. And on your blog, it says fashion, beauty, accessories. And your tagline, which I absolutely love, is curvy, confident, and chic. That just kind of says it all, right? And one of the things I talked to Marie about earlier, I went to her blog because I have the worst time with boots because I have wide calves. And one of the things that I found on Marie's blog, which was so wonderful, is she actually broke down what wide calf is, what extra wide calf is, by the measurements of your calf. Because if you go to the sites, it doesn't tell you that.
Or it does, but we don't a lot of times like take the time out to measure ourselves.
Yes.
So then everything never fits, right? Because you're not paying attention. And I think part of the opportunity there is like, this is how like Duo Boots did a nice little pretty video, so I'm going to share the video with you guys.
Yes.
This is how you sit down and you take it around the widest part and you take the measuring tape and boom, you have a measurement. Yeah. And now you know when you start going to shop boots and they say the calf circumference, you know, oh, it's going to fit or it's not going to fit.
Right. And that's wonderful because you showed us where to go to figure out what boots are going to fit, and that's wonderful. We have had so many questions. People want to know, how do they go about RSVPing for your party? This is a hot commodity for the new year, for 2014. First of all, tell us when it is and how do we get on the guest list?
So, unfortunately, we are already sold out.
Wow.
Like 2.5 weeks in,
That's
and it's like
incredible. The Curvy Fashoinista. That's why, everybody.
I mean, and it's been like, so it's I was kind of shocked. I was like, really? Is this for real? So yeah, I actually had 250 people RSVP.
Wow.
250 people.
That's wonderful.
That's a little much, yo. Like that's like I'm like, wait, what? Really? But my party is 1414. And it's going to be at Club Nokia's VIP Lounge.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to be fancy.
Fancy, everybody.
Fancy.
So I have an idea for you. I'll run this by you. Since it is sold out, why don't we have Go Curvy? We'll cover it. That way everybody, we can have it on the next live show. And that way everybody can be at your party.
I would love that.
We would.
I'm so serious.
It would be our pleasure.
I'm so serious.
You heard that, everybody?
I'm holding her to it.
Absolutely. Go Curvy will be there, and we will be bringing it to you on one of our live shows. That way everybody can be a part of this incredible party.
That's going to be so much fun. I'm excited.
I am so excited too. And for everybody that's going to be there, we will be there. I have the pressure on because would you wear to the Curvy Fashionista's anniversary party? We're going to have to talk later.
Yes. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to wear. I have like, I'm trying to decide like, do I get kind of like fancy and do like a switch? I mean, should I? I feel like I should.
I saw this picture of you with this gown on against a red door. Whoa.
My invitation?
Yes.
That's actually my dress for the party.
Then you're perfect.
But I want to switch, I think.
I think you should too. I think you are the curvy fashionista. You're allowed to show more than one look.
Isn't that too much?
I don't think so at all.
Okay.
I do not think so at all.
Well,
you are the curvy fashionista. So if you want 4 looks, I think it's okay. And I'm honored that you're going to let us cover it.
Oh my gosh, no, this is so much like, this is like perfect.
That is, because that way everybody, the whole curvy community can be there. Yay!
I'm happy.
January 4th. 2014. We will be there and we will be bringing it to you live. Marie's going to stay with me and we are going to go over to Shalon Dozier, who is in the chat room. Hey, Shalon. You having fun over there? You look fabulous.
Well, thank you.
So Shalon is taking your questions, Twitter, Facebook, any social media platforms. Shalon's there. Do you have some questions for us, Miss Shalon, beautiful Dozier over there?
Actually, I do. We have a question from Becca from Alaska.
Oh.
She wants to know, who is your favorite designer?
Oh, wow. That is an interesting question. Hi, Rebecca. I have many, and for me, truly, it's not really about the designer. It's really about what fits.
Right.
I think we can all probably relate to that.
Yes.
That some things just don't fit. I love a great body contrast and something that fits. Marie, how about you? Do you have a favorite?
I have many favorites. I mean, it's like trying to choose like a favorite child.
Right.
I have ones that I go to often, just because I know it fits.
Yes.
It has my style aesthetic. I think I waver between ASOS Curve.
Yes.
Simply Be. Those are like my leading two, like that I'll always go to. I'm always checking Navabi because they have a lot of international brands and a lot of international designers that we can't get access to.
Wow. And will they ship internationally?
Oh, yes. They ship to the U.S.
Wow. I'll have to remember that. We'll have to get that on. We'll send you to Marie's blog to send us a link to that because I didn't realize. Oh, wow. There's a new one for us, everybody.
Okay, so we have another question. Susie from Nebraska says, we hear you talk a lot about Bricks, your dog. When are we going to see him?
Hey, Susie. Yes, as you know, Bricks is my 8-pound Maltese who's the love of my life. Just wait, in 2014, Bricks is definitely going to make an appearance on set. So we'll show him some curvy love, absolutely.
We have Jenny from Colorado. She says, do you always wear heels, Sherry?
Do I always? Yes. Always wear heels. I must have probably 200 pairs of shoes, 2 of which are sneakers. I don't even know. I have maybe 1 pair of flats, but yes, sweetheart, I do. Always.
You're good.
She's sexy.
You're good. Like for me to put on heels, it's like, okay, what's the special occasion? So today, like I broke out the heels just for you.
Oh, well, that makes me feel, and these are some heels. Oh my goodness, these are some heels. Beautiful. But are you like me though? I have heels. I have sitting heels and I have walking heels. You have... sitting heels.
No, I don't distinguish between sitting heels and driving, like all that. No. I have some heels like because it's a special occasion. Yeah. And then I have my regular shoes. I'm the queen of flats, flat boots. I actually, like you though, I only have like 2 pairs of tennis shoes.
Yeah.
But I have like sneakers. I have like fancier sneakers but like I can wear and still be kind of playful. But
not.
I have a lot of heels that I probably like. I put them on. I was like, nah, this was not a good purchase.
Are the ones the heels that I really dislike is the 5-minute heels where you put them on and it's like 5 minutes later you're like, what? Yes, cab to curb. And those we don't like those. Maybe that's why I have 200 pairs of shoes. They do.
So they can be for the bed heels.
For bed in your Santa costume.
In my Santa costume. In my Santa, yes.
So we know.
Santa baby has a whole new meaning.
With the little spikes and and studs.
Yes.
Right, Shalon? Spice it up. Put some heels and some. Oh my goodness. Oh, Shalon. After that, we're getting spicy. Woo, we should have saved that for spicy girl talk. Oh my goodness.
So we have one of your fans in the UK, Liz, asked, where are you from Canada?
Oh, hi Liz. Hello, Liz. I will say Canadians and the UK, we have a special bond because we've all sung God Save the Queen before in our lives in school, and we're all Commonwealth countries. I am from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, famous for two things. The first being Wayne Gretzky, and the second, the world's largest mall. Yes, everybody, we have the world's largest mall. Well, maybe not the world's. I think it might be North America because I think some stuff has like grown since I left Canada. But we have North America's largest mall called West Edmonton Mall in Edmonton. It has a beach, an indoor beach. Remember, we're talking Canada. It has an indoor skating rink, and it's got an indoor amusement park.
Okay, wait. An indoor beach?
An indoor beach, Marie, a full indoor beach. Because when it's 40 below outside, you have to go to the beach, you know.
I'm lost for words. I mean, for me, I'm an island girl. I grew up in Hawaii. Like, so for me to to really hear that there's like an indoor beach, I'm like, what?
Indoor beach. I know. Only in Canada. Canada. What do you say? Thank you so much, Shalon. You have been a pleasure in chat today. I had the pleasure this week of speaking with Verity Brown. She is Miss Plus International 2013. She was in the UK, and we had spoken earlier to the pageant CEO, Linda Koch, and Linda set up this interview so we could actually meet the winner. So let's go have a look at our interview with Verity Brown from the UK. Miss Plus International 2013. Verity Brown, welcome to Go Curvy!
Thank you very much for having me on your show. I'm absolutely delighted.
It is such a pleasure to have you here today. And today's a big day for you because I got a quote from the Sun-Times that featured Miss Verity Brown. And what a lovely, lovely quote. I just want to read it for our viewers. I'll be the ambassador for large women and show the world what we can do. I love that. Is that a little bit of your platform that you ran on, or is that just your goal and your plan for your year as Miss Plus International?
This is something that I've been on a real journey over the past 12 months, learning a lot more about myself, and I finally got to the point where I accepted myself as I am, and I really feel that plus size people are judged so unfairly, and so many people have preconceptions. So for me, I'm absolutely honoured that I was crowned Miss Plus Size International. So for me, I've got a stage now where I can go off and actually be a plus size ambassador and say, you know, hold on a minute, I'm going to change that perception that you all have.
That's right, and like you said, show the world what we can do.
Exactly.
I love that, Verity. That is just, it's so very inspirational, and I think a lot of ladies reading that, you know, all across the world are going to take a lot of inspiration from that. Let's talk a little bit about Verity Brown. Tell us about yourself.
I'm 37 years old. I'm a single parent. I'm divorced. I am self-employed. I work very, very hard. I'm a recruiter. I've always been up and down with my weight over the years. I've been from anything to a UK size 12 up to a UK 34. And I've put off so many things over the years because of my size and felt it was a hindrance. I had the chance to do modelling many years ago when I was 15, and for various reasons wasn't able to do it. So I've always had this burning desire to want to be a cover girl. I also used to love Miss World, watching the Miss World pageant when I was younger, and used to dream of gliding out in a beautiful ball gown. So when I saw a documentary on one of the UK channels about last year's pageant,
I read about that, Verity. That's so exciting. You watched on the BBC, it was called Britain's Biggest Beauty Queens, and you actually took some inspiration from that, and that's kind of how your journey began.
I was so inspired after watching that and learning about what Linda Koch does. And then when they said they were looking for applicants for the following year's pageant, I thought, now's my chance. It's now or never. You know, on the other side of 40, it's creeping up, and I thought, I've got to do it. The dream, you know, it was a long burning dream that still hadn't been extinguished, and it's one of the best things that I've ever done.
That is wonderful. That is such a great message, and that's kind of goes along a little bit with the message that I like to tell the ladies out there is, you know, quit waiting to lose that 10 pounds. Quit waiting to lose that. Whatever it is, quit waiting and live for today. And you have truly done that by taking the steps, you know, to enter Miss Plus International and to win Miss Plus International. Such an inspiration for everybody.
Thank you.
While we're talking about inspirations, let's give a shout out to Miss Linda Cope because she is an amazing lady. Hey, Linda!
Hey, Linda. She is amazing. She really, really is. And you know, without her and her team, I know none of this would have been possible. She is very much a dream maker as far as I'm concerned.
She truly is. Okay, my sweetheart, we've heard about what got you here. Tell us, what are your plans for the next 12 months as Miss Plus International?
Oh gosh, how long have you got for me to tell you?
This is a lady with big plans, everyone.
I'm going to be involved in a lot of Linda's UK plus size events. So there's the Curvy convention, which is in March in the UK. There are lots more Big Girls Paradise nights that I'll be involved in as well. Hopefully some more media and TV appearances, but most of all I get to be involved in the 2014 pageant, so I'll actually be one of the judges next year and be involved in selecting and handing over the crown, but hopefully not handing over this crown. I'm hoping they're going to get a new one.
That belongs to you. That is so fabulous, that crown. Oh my goodness. You worked hard for that crown. We are your biggest fans, so we will be watching for you throughout this next year.
Thank you so much. It's an honour and a privilege to be on your show. Bye.
Go Curvy. Go Curvy.
And we are back in beauty. Check out this gorgeous, sexy lady. Christopher Styles, what did you do?
Sherry, I told you, it's a new year, new techniques. So today we're actually discovering more of a horizontal curl. So I'm kind of bucking the trend and going against everything I told you guys, but I think you can do it.
And I think this looks amazing.
Amazing.
Teagan, how do you feel?
Very sexy, but and glamorous.
This is one sexy, sexy look.
You said it. You know, did you watch the Victoria's Secret's fashion show the other night?
I missed it. I heard about it, but I heard we always talk about Victoria's Secret hair.
Sure.
That bouncy, flowy curls.
And you're dead on that, Sherry. And so today what I created on Teagan, doing more of a horizontal curl. And so I guess I should tell you, what does a horizontal curl mean? Do you know?
No, show us.
A lot of people don't know. So I'll show you. So you're going to take your curling rod or your curling iron, or this is actually a flat iron, Sherry, that has panels on the side.
Oh,
and so what that does is it kind of creates a kink or like a push or a bend.
A bend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So basically that's what I did, Sherry, all the way around. So as you can see, viewers and Sherry, this is kind of flatter here. Yeah. It's full, but it's flat.
And then we've got all this movement.
Movement and volume towards the bottom. Ooh, that's a great picture, Teagan.
Isn't that?
So that's really what I did, you guys. I just accentuated this kind of shape. And basically, I guess it's kind of like a triangle.
A triangle? Oh, okay.
A pyramid.
Yeah.
So it's smoother on the crown.
Smoother,
and
flowy.
fuller. Exactly. So basically, Sherry, all I did, it's super simple, is I used my tool and I wrapped the hair around the wand and kept it horizontal.
And
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because this is what we were doing before. Yeah. So this is what we're doing now. And when,
keep it flat.
Keep it flat. And so that's how you create that Victoria's Secret hair. And see, it kind of just does it.
Flows, falls.
Yeah, it's like a modern Charlie's Angels.
Oh, I like that sexy hair.
Yeah.
Brittney, I can see the color on her eyes. This is a color I would never have thought of doing, but it just pops. What did you do here?
Honestly, I just did a very simple smoky eye first, and then I used a blue over it, a blue shimmer. And then because the color of her eyes, since we're going into a new year, we wanted to start it off with a nice, bold, glittery, smoky eye a little bit. And she's gorgeous with her eye color. It really makes her eyes pop.
Pop.
Yes.
Just absolutely pop.
And then I did a different color. I did one turquoise glitter on top, and then I did more of a green glitter at the bottom, so for a drop shadow. So it blends all together around her eye.
Okay, so we need a tip, because sometimes when you get, especially I find the colored, sometimes when you put the colored eyeshadow on, you'll get the flakes that fall down.
Yes.
What do you suggest?
I would suggest doing the eyes first before you even do concealer or foundation, because you're just gonna have to wipe it off and keep doing it because all the extra fall. So I honestly just do that first, do the eyes first, and a little trick so it doesn't, when you do close your eyes, it doesn't smear on top. Close your eye for me, I would do the whatever base color I would do, and then take a white shimmer and then go for the highlight and then go over it and kind of like crease around it so it doesn't crease over it. So you're actually making it so it forms a little bit better.
A little better. But remember, everybody, the trick that Brittney said is do your eyes first. And I know that's really important, so you don't get all the little specks on the bottom.
And it's hard to clean up if you're using black or blue. Then you're going to have it all over your face.
Great tip. Primers. You used a primer today,
Yes,
too,
I did. Yes,
that is your trick. When Brittney told us that before, always prime the eyes.
Always prime. Because honestly, her eyes will stay like that all day, no matter if you're running around, sweating outside. You could use any primer. You could even use a concealer. It works exactly the same as long as you powder after. Because if you powder after, it'll seal the makeup and it'll last all day.
You know, Sherry, another tip kind of for holiday hair is actually put some eyeshadow on your hair. A glitter, a color, and then set it with hairspray.
Really? So just give it a little bit of shimmer, a little sparkle?
Sparkle.
What a great idea. Wonderful idea to close this show. We had such an incredible show. I've got to call everybody back in. Come on in, my beautiful ladies. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Curvy. You're smart. You're beautiful. You are more than numbers on a scale. Love your body today. Live for today. And let's go, Curvy. I know you can dance. Let's see you move here,
True beauty has no boundaries. That can't be denied.